Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog challenge. So this is day 60 and over the next 10 days I want to talk about negative self-talk. And this is a big thing, certainly for me. I've experienced a lot of negative self-talk over a number of years, and it can be really helpful understanding where that comes from. It wasn't until I read a great book by Dr. Steve Peters, and it's called The Chimp Paradox. I don't know whether you guys have heard of it or not, but if you've not, I do suggest you grab a hold of a copy. It's really good. It really helps you understand how the mind works, and that negative self-talk is all part of how the brain actually operates. And Steve Peters does a great job in explaining the brain and breaking it down into certain areas. And this negative self-talk comes from the part of the brain that he labels as being the chimp. And essentially it's a primitive part of the brain. And this part of the brain developed hundreds of thousands of years ago when we were living in camps, living in caves, and there were saber-toothed tigers running around the camp trying to kill us. And that part of the brain developed to actually save our lives, to actually help us to look out for dangerous things when our life was in danger and we could be killed by these sort of beasts. And obviously those saber-toothed tigers aren't around now, but that response, that fear response, that negative self-talk is still there. But realizing it is actually there to serve us, and it can actually save our lives. It can be very helpful if we're in a situation where we're about to have an accident. It's the response that actually helps us, and it responds very, very quickly to get us out of trouble. But in those situations where we're not actually in danger, and it can create this negative self-talk where we're constantly looking for things going wrong, things we've done wrong, or we're thinking about how people may think of us negatively, whatever it is, but that is negative self-talk, and it's chatter. And realizing that it comes from the chimp, it comes from that part of the brain, can help us understand that actually it's not us, it's part of our brain, and really we are the people that are listening to that. So we're the people observing that voice rather than being the voice itself. And that can be helpful to be the start, really, and the start of understanding how the brain works. And over these next 10 days, I'm just going to share with you more information about how the brain works and what I understand, and also some strategies on how you can actually quieten that voice. I don't think it's possible to completely get rid of it. I think it is just part of the way that we think. And I think that when we are stressed, when we're struggling with life, when things go wrong, that pattern can start again. But it's being able to manage it, being able to quieten it down, being able to use it constructively, and find strategies in which way you can actually quieten the voice so you can have a better day. So that's it for today. I think really just summing up that just be aware that the voice is not you, that you're the person observing the voice, you're the person listening to it, and you can choose what to do with it, and realizing that it is the chimp. And get hold of that book. It's a really good buy. So that's it for today. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.